go super late.
Someone has a flight at 5 a.m., which means JP's not sleeping tonight.
Basically, not at all.
I'm just going to be mean tomorrow. It's fine.
We're about to be mean. Let's be mean to each other. It'll be fine. Then we can't check in until 3, which doesn't sound that bad, except for we're flying backwards, and time zone's just stupid. So we get there like noon. Even though it's like
I might be able to check in.
yeah, they probably will check.
My personal favorite is the flight back from Japan. You go back in time.
Yeah,
The flight
you
does not take
arrived
that
before
long.
you took off.
Oh my god, my brain.
That is a good one.
Your cat dancing.
Good evening. Stream.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Somebody hit up the Discord.
The disco.
Got you.
Yeah, the disco. Let's go
Panic
disco.
at it. Halloween at the disco.
It's Halloween. I'm not Brad, but I'm in Brad's seat.
Good enough for me. What's up, Brad?
I'm new Brad.
I'm old Joe.
Oh, hey.
Oh. I don't know what I was.
You were new Joe.
Oh.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
I'm always new. Okay. So yeah, we're not playing one of our normal games. We are continuing a tradition we've had for the past 4 years, where I run a Halloween one-shot. This is the second time we've streamed it. Last time we also got real drunk after. Some of us did. But this year's one-shot is going to be Call of Cthulhu. In particular, the 7th edition of the rules. Believe it or not, this system has gone through 7 different editions. I have played this edition once. I've played other editions of it a little bit more. So if I make any blunders with the rules, I apologize for anyone who's watching who's going to critique me. I don't think anyone here is going to critique me because I don't think any of them have actually
I
played
became
it.
an expert.
It is going to be set in the 20s. All of our investigators, as they are called in this game, are attendees of a party. They all got a letter from one, I forget what I named the dude.
Steve.
Oh my god.
I think it was Casper.
Casper!
It was, yeah.
The friendly, not ghost.
Yes.
Soon to be ghost.
Casper Langston III. He is a rich, well-to-do man who throws Gatsby-level parties of flappers and live music and drinks, and this one's supposed to be a dinner party with hors d'oeuvres and all that. So before we get into who everyone's playing, just a quick summary for our players and those at home watching how the rules of this game work. You obviously have your character sheets in front of you. On your character sheets you will see you have several sections. The top one is your characteristics. These are akin to your ability scores in most other games. Strength, how strong you are. Constitution, how well you can take a hit. Also how well you can withstand poisons and alcohol. Size, literally how like bulky and big you are. Actually influences your HP.
Oh, I'm big.
Dexterity, same as dexterity. I believe APP is appearance. How
Might.
good you look.
No,
Right.
no.
Education, that's how well you know things. It's the equivalent of intelligence for most RPG systems.
I don't know things.
And then they have intelligence, which is in Call of Cthulhu, your ideas, how good you are of thinking of things and kind of on the spot improvisation, ability to react to some degree. And then you have your power, which influences magic, which we're not going to get into because it's really confusing. But more importantly, it influences your sanity, which is a very key thing in Call of Cthulhu because you can go insane and die. Below that, there are a few things. There is luck, sanity, and hit points. Do you guys have any indicators on your luck for how much luck you have?
Nope.
All right, we're going to play without luck because I don't think you have to have luck. I think it's like rewarded or something. I don't remember. It's been a while. Hit points, there's a little box above like all the numbers for hit points. That's your max HP. That's what you're starting at. For sanity, there's also another number that should be above your sanity. That's what your sanity is starting at. Since it's a one-shot, feel free to just cross out the numbers as you go and reduce things if they kill you.
No.
Below that are your skills. You should have numbers in all the ones that matter for you. If you don't have a value in them, you can see in the parentheses there's default values. That's what each of the skills would start at. They're all a percentage or a number between 1 and 100. That is because this system uses the percentile die as your main roller instead of a d20. So if you have to make a roll a percentile die, you want to get low numbers, ideally lower than the skills you are rolling for. If you roll and you fail to get a success, for most skills outside of combat, you have the option to push, which means you get to re-roll, but if you fail, there's a negative consequence to it. Usually if you just roll and fail, you can be like, well, that didn't work, situation hasn't changed. If you push and you roll and you fail, it gets worse. And then below that are your stats for weapons and combat. Everyone's damage bonus should be a flat number, positive or negative, except for you, JP, because you are buff AF, so I think you had a D4
Yep.
to melee.
What is a D3 plus DB?
That's the damage bonus on
Yep,
the right.
your damage bonus is
Oh,
right.
okay.
None. Got it.
Yeah, so you just D3 for you.
Got it.
I get a
Why
D3
they have
plus a
all like
D4.
the formulas and stuff, I don't know. That's
Wait.
just something Call of Cthulhu does. It's very mathy. When you get into the system, it's all about numbers. It's a little intense, but we're doing
Light
simple.
mode.
Yep. For an average skill, you'll see there's a big number. Next to it, there looks to be two little numbers. The big number is your actual score. The little number is a hard success, and the lower number of the two smaller ones is an extreme success. To calculate that, it's half and then 1/5 of your actual number. If you get harder extreme successes, sometimes better things will happen for you. Sometimes things will be so difficult that they require a hard or extreme success. That's the basics. We'll get into combat more when you guys actually end up in combat. It's fairly straightforward. Most rolls in this are opposed. So you'll roll something and I'll roll something, then we compare level of successes, and then after that, who has the higher number. So if we are like fighting, let's say me and JP are fighting, we both roll, we both got a success, but he got a success with like a 22 and I only got a success with a 13, he would win. That means that if you have a higher skill, you have a higher chance of being higher than someone at the same level of success.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It's clever. But yeah. So, you all arrive in turn at the estate of Casper Langston, and you begin milling about the party. There are girls in flapper dresses dancing. There's a live jazz band playing. Butlers and waiters walking around offering you all drinks and everything. While you all are mingling, why don't we go around and say who you are playing, a little brief explanation of the characters you guys came up with. So we can go clockwise. So Rachel, who are you playing?
I am Ruby. I think my last name was Tess. I am a flapper. I'm here for a good time. Yeah, that's basically it.
Typical
I party.
party 20s
Yep.
flapper girl.
Jazz.
Cool. Ashley.
I am Elizabeth Davis. I go by Lizzie. I am married to a really rich guy who is kind of a jerk, and I get super jealous. And these parties are normally not fun for me.
Is he
But
at
I'm
the
here.
party with you?
Yes,
Okay.
He's probably not with her though.
Already dead.
What's his name?
I didn't name him.
Okay.
His name is
We'll go with Robert.
Robert.
Sounds like a name.
Yes, yes it is.
by definition, actually.
Not wrong.
Correct.
Okay. JP.
I'm playing Willie. No one knows why I'm here. They just assume I'm a butler or something. So I just kind of hanging out. Just somehow got in. No one knows why I'm here.
You crash in the party?
Yep.
He showed up,
Just walk through the front door.
beat up a butler outside, put his clothes on, and came in.
He really is a drifter, and he was hungry.
He's,
Yeah. I was just about to ask where them hors d'oeuvres.
He's a hobo.
Never mind.
I'm Brad. I'm playing Wayne Reed, a wealthy industrialist. I'm here to make contacts.
And I am Nora McKinnon. I am a silent film actress trying to schmooze with people and get an actual big breakthrough part.
Okay. All right. As the evening goes on, you all get a chance to mingle and talk with the other people at the party. If I could have everybody make a listen check,
Failing that one.
just to see what you guys overhear at the party with all the gossip and talking and all that.
Wait, what do I roll?
D100.
Okay.
If you don't have a
We
number, it's
both.
the default.
Oh, this
Yes.
is Nina.
I don't listen.
So, anybody who got a success or a number under the big number of your skill, let me know.
No.
I had a,
I did.
I
did.
had a good
Yay.
success. The second one.
A hard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
He has a hard.
Yes.
I have a 40 list.
You're making sure nobody knows that you've knocked out that butler. You're like,
Reed in the office.
If you have just
that's
default,
perfect.
Yep.
does the hard and extreme also apply?
Yes. If it's just default for listen, so listen is 20. A hard would be a 10.
I got 7.
You got 7. So
Yeah.
you got a hard.
Okay.
Wow.
I think an extreme for 20 is
4.
4. Yeah. So. Okay. So Willie and Lizzie?
Lizzie.
Lizzie, okay. I'm gonna be real bad with names. I should have written them down.
They're not our normal names.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Speak for
That's
yourself.
like I can't cheat.
Willie's easy for me to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post-its.
Yours is easy to remember because the mask you're wearing makes it real easy.
Yeah.
Ruby?
Nora, yes.
Yes.
Ashley.
Lily.
How does this help?
Throwing things at me.
There, does that help? Put it up here.
Do I get one?
Do you want one?
Yeah.
I can't see through my mask. I couldn't get the lid on.
Nora. N-O.
The lid.
R-A.
Hope you just wrote butt.
Butts.
Well, hopefully it doesn't look at the back of yours.
Lizzie and Willie, as you're kind of walking around, you hear over here, since you both got a hard success, some people conversing. They look like they've been to one of these parties before. You can tell they're not overly like entranced by the ice sculpture or admiring the architecture or anything. They seem to have like their own little corner off to the side. They're chatting. They're kind of looking about at some of the new people who've arrived at the party. And you guys overhear some interesting things. You hear one woman saying to one man, Casper found some interesting ones this year. Yeah, that's for sure. That's what you catch.
I am pretty interesting, so.
Um,
You're not wrong.
As the hors d'oeuvres are finally brought out and passed around, you all get something to eat, you all get something to drink, and the man who invited you steps out onto a balcony holding a wine glass, and he begins making a small speech.
Is he cute?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How do we roll attractiveness in this game?
It's
Is it a D100?
a D7.
I think this guy
Oh,
just
oh.
is. He's everybody's type.
Okay.
Even Willie's.
Yeah.
Maybe. If that's okay.
Did you roll D7?
No, I rolled an R.
You rolled an R?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Greetings, friends, new and old. Welcome to my humble abode. My name is Casper Langston III.
Just gotta add that.
The third.
The third.
I'd like to thank you all for coming to my party this evening and engaging in libations and merriment. For those of you who have been here before, I'm sure you'll be kind enough to show our new guests the good time and welcome them into my little family. And for those of you who are new, please mingle, eat, drink, have a good time, and hopefully I'll get to speak to each of you. It'd be nice to know that all my invitations were received and reciprocated with your attendance. And with that, he kind of gestures to the band to continue playing, and he walks down off the balcony. Yes?
Can I roll a creep check?
Uh,
Is he a creep?
Insight.
Is there...
Like a sense motive or like a.
Which one is it?
There's a science check.
Anthropology? That's a 1%. Not going to get that.
I mean, I'm just dumb, so.
So a lot of like insight and whatnot for Call of Cthulhu, you can use psychology or you can use charm to kind of like talk with people and
Yeah.
figure things out. But a lot of like the seeing if someone's lying or trying to figure that out, the game specifies that social aspect is left a lot to the player since it's very mystery based. You're trying to
Got
figure
it.
it out.
Okay. I think he's a creep.
Okay.
Because he said the third. I'm sick of rich people.
You're rich.
Yeah. But I'm sick of them.
So, is there anything anyone wants to do while they're at this party? Casper is walking around, speaking with people. There's a good number of party guests. There's people dancing. Your husband Ashley is schmoozing it up with some
Rebecca.
people. They look like business people, but they're all really, really young.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Same.
Yeah, I'm hitting up them hors d'oeuvres
Then snacks.
and avoiding everyone.
Everyone, okay.
Just trying to get some snacks. You know?
Yeah, I need to get a couple in me before I
Here
start
you go,
dancing.
sir.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Just falling out your shirt.
I know it's
Stop
tucked
anything.
in, so it looks like he's. So you put on a lot of weight since you got here. Yeah.
The mini loop, brother.
Party's going well. You all have a few drinks. You're feeling good. And as the evening wears on, it seems like it's going to be a night to remember. You all have a good time. You schmooze with people. Those of you who are out looking to make certain contacts, you find that people are willing to talk and very hospitable, but no one really seems to bite with like business propositions or shop talk. Everyone kind of avoids that. They're more talking about the party. They're asking about what people do for fun, that sort of thing. Near what you guys would assume is the end of the night, starting to get around like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, starting to go later. Casper calls everyone's attention again, and he says to all of his wait staff, if we could break out the champagne and distribute it amongst our guests here. Waiters come around and they hand you a glass of champagne each. I'd like to propose a toast to friends new and old. He raises his glass. Everyone around does the same. And then he takes a sip. Does anybody not drink their champagne?
No, of course
That's
not.
what
It's
I'm
fine.
here
Here.
for.
Yeah. Like,
If all of you could please make a Constitution check.
Oh, so wait, what?
So it's under characteristics, so up top, Constitution.
So I need to roll under
wait.
that or above
under
that?
the large number.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I hold my liquor, y'all.
Shit.
I failed.
I have
Oh no, Willie.
I have a good.
You have a good?
A good. The top number.
I have
Under
a
the top number.
70
Okay, so a
Constitution.
small top number?
Yes.
92.
That's a hard.
You had
I have a
four
hard.
of them.
Yeah.
So one hard success. Ashley
I rolled a 100, so we're
You,
just.
ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I have a 92.
Okay, also fail.
33.
Is that a success?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a success.
Just a regular success,
Yeah,
and yours
yeah.
is a regular one.
Yes.
Not hard.
I have a hard.
Going hard.
I have a
So you
hard.
guys are all
I
kind
can't
of
pick up
standing
terrorism
around,
side.
looking. Lizzie,
Yeah.
in a few brief seconds, the world just starts getting blurry, and the next thing you know, boom, you're blacked out. You all watch, and she's the first one, boom, to fall down.
This happens all the time.
Looking around, you start
You
noticing
embarrass the shit out
other
of your husband.
party guests just kind of
It's purpose.
slump down and start falling asleep.
I attempt to make
Willie.
a snide comment to Willie as he falls unconscious. Hey, don't you think these guys should... Oh. Oh well.
For Ruby, Wayne, and Nora, is there anything you guys want to do when people start falling unconscious? Anything you want to look at really quick?
Take another
Um,
drink of your.
Anything you want to try and...
I pour out the rest of my...
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
What does Casper do? Like, is he actually drinking? Does
He's
he fall
standing there
down?
just watching.
That's creepy.
Hey, buddy, what is this?
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Anything, Ruby?
I'm gonna. If I was near, we were both headed towards the bar earlier. I don't know. I'm gonna
stayed there,
try to
that's fine.
help the nearest passed out person.
Yeah.
Just like, are you all right? Jeez, I didn't think there was.
make a comment to Willie again. I didn't think this was this kind of party.
After,
I would just be like, oh, can't. Yeah, there hasn't been that much drinking.
after a few more moments, Wayne and Nora, you guys also
I'm standing.
Oh
Asleep.
no.
fall unconscious. Ruby, you're starting to feel woozy, but you've been to a lot of these parties. You know how to hold your alcohol. There's definitely something in
Fucking
this,
lightweight.
Yeah.
but like you're managing to stay awake. One of the other party guests comes up to you, and in his hand he has looks like a billy club,
Oh
and he
god.
just kind of walks up to you, and he raises it to hit you on the back of the head. Do you want to try and?
Yeah.
Do you want to? Okay, so this is the first example of
Oh,
combat.
oh boy.
Oh.
You can do one of three things.
Oh, give me some options.
You can dodge, you can fight back, or you can attempt to do a maneuver. A maneuver will do something like position yourself in a certain way, like away from that guy, or if there's some like, it's kind of the catch-all for like stunts if you want to do something in combat that's not punching or dodging, like if you want to accomplish something else.
Yeah, I'd like to knee him in the nuts.
So you want to fight back.
Yeah.
So, what you're going to do is you're going to roll a brawl check.
I like that I can do that.
Where is that?
It
Just
doesn't
my
fuck up the
two.
camera.
There should be a skill for brawl. You're still rolling a d100. It's in the where's brawl? Fight.
Fighting brawl.
Fighting
I
brawl,
see.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
Low is good.
Yeah, that's a super.
Super hot!
Okay, so you got a
I got 3.
you knee this guy right in the groin. Go ahead and roll your unarmed damage for that.
I figure I fought off a man before.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Okay.
Wrecked.
Keep in mind, HP is not super high in this, so that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I do a 1d3, so I'm dividing a 6 by 2.
He crumples to the ground. You see that there are 2 other men who are making their way towards you.
Fight him.
I'm gonna start to panic. I'm just gonna yell, "What is this?" And kind of.
At this point, Casper kind of walked down, and he's kind of walking among some of the people who've fallen down. You notice that some of the people standing are the people you recognize as repeat members or repeat attendees to the party, people who have been here before. The people that Lizzie and Willie had observed.
Okay.
You see that you're surrounded by these people. A couple of them pull out what look to be knives, and they're just kind of standing around you. And Casper just kind of looks at two of them. They kind of come up behind you. Are you going to try and resist, or are you just going to kind of
I'm just gonna
Okay.
hands up
They
if
kind
I
of-
see knives.
put your hands like behind your back almost and are restraining you?
Mhm.
He goes, you hold your liquor well. Take her and the rest downstairs. And they begin kind of taking you and everyone else, they kind of drag your bodies into the mansion, down a set of stairs into what you would assume is the basement, but you start getting really creepy vibes.
Okay.
It's kind of dungeony. They kind of throw you in like this stone room. Everyone gets tied up to various like posts that are in this room, and then they close the door, leaving you alone with all these unconscious people. Can you make for me a spot hidden check to try and observe your surroundings while you are being dragged downstairs?
I do not. 40. That is a fail.
Okay.
You did your best.
Yes, I did.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary other than it's fancy mansion. Then you're downstairs. You're a little flustered.
Yeah, I'm like
by the entire
hyperventilating.
situation.
I need a bag.
All right.
Kook on the guy, it's fine.
You all, in an hour or so, come to.
Wasn't my first basement rodeo?
It's like, oh, this.
I'm in prison again.
Sooner than I thought.
So, Ruby, you're the only one who's awake
Yeah.
when your fellow partygoers begin coming to as well. You all wake up. You're in a dark, moist, dank basement. Your hands
Moist.
bound behind you with hemp rope to what looks to be a pole just in this wooden or stone floored, walled, roofed dungeon. There's one door out, and there appears to be a window that is letting moonlight in. That seems to be the only light source. Looking around, you can tell that you are each tied with your back to somebody else against a pole. So you're like back to back with someone. Ruby and Lizzie, you guys are back to back. Willie and Nora, you guys are back to back. And Wayne, you are back to back with another gentleman who was attending the party. You're pretty sure he was a cop. You kind of overheard him talking, and he's a policeman. And he kind of comes to, looks around. Where are we? What happened?
Tied up, basement. Now the fun starts.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We're stuck here. I mean, I usually don't end up in this position on accident.
Oh, boy.
All right then. Looking about, there's only 4 other people other than the gentleman tied to Wayne. So there's you 5 and 5 others, 10 people total. 2 girls who are also tied up. They kind of wake up looking around. They begin freaking out and they're like, "What's going on? Where are we? Oh my gosh!"
Please shut up.
Give them more.
Like, they took us downstairs. We're in the basement.
What are they gonna do to us?
Whatever they want.
Stop!
Don't
You're
think
not
about
helping
more.
anything.
Just being realistic.
This is your guys' first time in a moist basement, eh?
Nope.
My man. I thought I recognized you.
A few minutes later, the door to your cell swings open, and an individual walks in.
Hey, boss.
You think you might recognize them, only their outfit has clearly changed. They're no longer wearing their fancy party gear. Instead, they are dressed in a strange brownish robe, with a
Ew.
hood and everything.
How unfashionable.
He walks in walks up to one of the two girls that was tied to one of the posts, cuts her bindings, and just says, "Get up!" And she goes, "Ah!" And he drags her out of the room.
Thank God.
Rip.
Right.
I'm going to need Lizzie, Willie, and Wayne. You guys are all kind of facing the door. Can you make a spot hidden check?
Spot hidden.
Yes, I can.
As can I.
Do you have a hard?
I have a hard.
Mine is a regular.
I don't know what it is, but I rolled an 84, so.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
So we have a success and a hard success. Okay. A success, Lizzie, you kind of see that near the door there's this table. There's some things on it. You're not quite sure what they are. Your head immediately jumps to torture devices or something. Wayne, you have a little bit of a better angle on it. You see that there are indeed a couple knives on there, and you also spot what looks to be a .22 handgun kind of sitting there with a few bullets. You only catch it for a brief instant, and then the door shuts, and you guys are alone again.
Can I see him from where I'm at?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
Gun. Knives.
Okay.
Usual.
I just saw the table. The usual. You come to these parties often?
Not this kind.
Oh. You probably know my husband.
Oh
Yep.
my lord.
Is he
Hope
down
not.
here?
Nope.
Is he one of the regulars? Pathetic. Maybe somebody killed him.
Maybe he snuck
Maybe
off
he'll
with
come
some
save
girl.
you.
Maybe someone killed him and I'll be richer.
I like the way you think.
A few minutes later, you all begin hearing this strange chanting from outside. It's not in a language that any of you know, but they're just saying these weird, alienish sounding words over and over again.
I assume this isn't Bible study.
The chanting gets louder
Maybe
and
it's
louder,
Jewish.
and you also, above the chanting,
I have
killed
been
him.
slayed.
He's dead.
Why?
No, you're not.
above the chanting, you begin hearing the sound of the girl who was brought out of the room. She begins kind of crying and screaming, "No, no, please, no, no!" And then, as the chanting kind of swells to a crescendo, and they all kind of land on like the last word, and they just kind of hold the final syllable out. There's a shriek, and then it goes silent.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Rip.
struggle against the bindings.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tap you and talk to you and be like, so you're gonna get out of this?
Yeah. Yep. Just
Okay.
So I'm tied to the pole, right?
Yeah.
Hands on my back. Can I like move my arms up and down? What is the pole wooden?
Yes.
Is it polished or is it hard?
Polished.
Fuck.
You got like a belt on?
I mean, I hope.
The gentleman who you're tied to says, "Hey, we have to get out of this, and I don't think we can do it alone. Since you're tied to me, do you want to try and work together and get out of here?
Sure.
Do you have anything in your pockets we can use to cut these ropes or anything?"
Let's try to get in. I guess I can get in my pockets. But what would I have on me?
Do you have a cigarette lighter?
No.
Maybe.
That'd be in my front pocket if I had one.
Yeah.
your front
Couldn't
butt.
reach that. What's in my wallet?
I'll let you make some of this up.
Let's say I have a lucky silver dollar I keep with me in my wallet, and I want to pull that out and like rub it against the ropes.
That might work.
What do I roll?
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
Huh! Success.
Success. Okay.
13.
Ooh.
You manage to finagle the silver dollar out of the slot in your wallet that you keep it in, and you begin kind of filing against the hempen rope. It's kind of a thicker rope that works to your advantage because the strands are big enough where you can kind of slip the silver dollar in between and just kind of pull, and it breaks them a few at a time. It'll take you a little bit, but you think you'll be able to get out of here. Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to try and do anything?
Do you have any jewelry on? Any sharp rocks?
Rings.
Yeah.
You would have rings.
Yeah.
Rings
You
are
wanna try
great for
and
that.
start using your rings to.
I could like hand one off to you if you don't have any, and then we
And
can.
one of her 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check,
Oh God,
Lizzie.
that's
Oh.
no.
Is it a regular fail?
Well, I don't have any score in that, and
Okay.
so it's a 10, and I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Almost.
So close.
I'll allow you to push if you want.
I mean, it's not gonna help. I'm gonna roll real high. 75. Yep.
Okay. Trying to hand the ring off, you overestimate and you kind of poke Ruby with it a little bit.
Ouch.
Ruby, you have a small cut on your hand now. Not enough to do any hit point damage, but your hand is bleeding a little bit.
Okay.
But other than that, you do manage to get the ring. I'm not going to make you not hand off a ring. Simple enough.
I'll just try another one.
And you guys kind of begin getting out of your binds. Willie and Nora.
I probably would have like a barrette in my hair, like a really shiny.
I got like
hard one.
37 cufflinks in my pockets.
37?
Stealing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't get one of them. Couldn't get to the other side.
Okay. Is your barrettes in your hair?
Yeah, so I could like scooch against the pole and try and take it out
Okay.
and let it drop. And I would be like, Willie, I want to drop my barrette. Can you catch it? Like, help me catch it.
He's like, no. I don't have hands.
Yeah, I'll catch it all right.
Don't worry, I got it. Where'd you put it?
Sorry, Nora, you're not getting out.
Nope.
Mine now.
I'm afraid you
Yeah, we'll
lost
call that
it.
a sleight of hand.
What?
Okay.
It's like you lost it.
Oh.
Success?
Take
It's a
this off.
50. And I have
So
a
no.
10, so yeah, no.
Yeah, mine's
eyeballs.
like pushing against my nose.
My eyeballs are hurting.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna look funny.
Homegirl needs her glasses.
that too.
I won't hold it against you guys.
I know. but
That's
you
a
can't
40.
I'll hold
really
it back
see
up
them
if
on
we
By
camera.
the way,
Isn't that a 10 though?
Yeah, you can't.
no, that's a 0.
You just add the numbers that show up for.
So 40. But yeah. Yeah, it's a thing.
Percentile die are weird.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of shake your head, but your barrette, you got good and ready for this party. It was a big event
In
for you,
there.
so it doesn't seem to come out of your hair.
Okay.
Willie,
I'm trying
you
to
got?
force these.
you want to brute force it? All right.
I mean,
Make a strength check.
Heck yeah, dude.
He's like, hold on to the pole because this is going to hurt.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Alright, so my strength is 85.
Yeah.
I rolled 11. That is
so that's
Damn.
a hard.
It's
I
a,
was going to require a hard
Jeez.
success, so.
yeah, that's the little number.
Oh, that's an extreme.
Extreme, yeah.
So
God.
you're tied to this pole with this
Random guy.
weird buff hobo guy.
I'm not
He
stuck
just all
in
of a
here
sudden
with
just
you.
starts
You're
like
stuck in here with me.
pulling against, and you feel like your restraints are kind of connected to his, like it's the same rope, and your hands like get like pulled back a little bit, and all of a sudden there's like the snapping noise, and the ropes on both of your guys' thing just kind of go loose, and they appear to be off.
Nice.
just gonna keep
Wow.
sitting here.
Thank you.
A few moments later, assuming everybody stays seated, another cloaked individual comes in. He walks over to the other girl who's sitting alone, who's kind of whimpering, freaking out, not knowing what to do. He picks her up, says, "Come on," and he drags her out the door. Door shuts with a
Bye.
She like screaming in protest.
Yes, she's screaming, "No, no, I don't want to go, don't take me, stop." And a few moments later, you all begin hearing the same chanting again, coming from outside. Is there anything anyone wants to do while the chanting's going on?
So it's not in English.
Nope. Do you want to try?
Can I roll an occult check to see if I can figure out what it is?
Sure.
Nice, nice.
Fuck.
Can I roll?
No.
I don't know.
I can drive cars.
If we get to an airplane, I've got you covered.
Yeah.
think I have pilot too. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's a boat. If we get to a boat, we're good too. I know French. Is it French?
Not French.
Can I so there's a table outside
Mm-hmm.
with knives and guns on it, and they're somewhere chanting.
Yeah.
Are they locking the door when they leave?
You hear like this weird like metal mechanism like kind of click into place whenever they close the door, and before they come in, it sounds like a key's getting put in.
What is language other?
That's to know any language other than your own, even recognize a little bit of it.
Can I try that?
Yeah, you can see if you roll.
See if I can pick out any words.
Yep.
Hey, 10. So that's hard.
You managed to pick out little bits and pieces of Latin. You recognize a few Latin words. You went to a toga party one time, and
Yeah.
they had a bunch of like
Same.
Latin-sounding names
Yeah.
for food. So
I only pick out some of these words
Guess
because those weren't the
problematic.
type of cheers they were doing, but yeah, I got a couple.
That was
You're not
probably a much
exactly
happier.
Sure what the words are, but you recognize that it's Latin.
I'm like under my I would kind of stage whisper to you guys like that's Latin.
Brad, you're about halfway through with your silver dollar.
Can I try to break the ropes now?
Yeah, sure.
Nope. I'm gonna keep chugging
Silver
along.
dollar in? Okay. And you two are about halfway through with doing the same thing with the rings. So
Just keep swimming.
you're about halfway through. Willie and Nora, you guys are kind of freed. You can walk
Help.
around. if you
Yeah.
want.
Help!
We would go
Help!
help you guys. I would go over to Wayne and the cop.
Okay.
Could I take my bar out now that I have
Yeah.
it? And I would try and hack
Okay.
away at it.
Brad, if you'd like, you can try another strength check to break out after Nora comes to assist you.
No.
Still a fail? Okay. You think you'll be free momentarily.
I want to take the cigar cutter that I stole.
Right.
It's one of the fancy ones that like opens up. It's
Right.
like, it fits many size cigars.
Yeah, many cigars.
Yeah, many size. I want to go over to them and try and cut the rope. with the
Okay.
cigar.
If either Lizzie or Ruby wants to make a strength check to try and break your bonds, you
Yeah.
can feel free. Just
Pass.
Hell yeah!
Wait,
You want to be
No.
under,
that's
right?
extreme.
She extremes and I pass.
Yeah, it's 60. I rolled a 5.
You guys,
Wow.
with Willie's help, managed to get
Jesus.
out of your bonds as well.
Phew.
Quickly pocket the.
I got
Thanks.
spooked.
Uh-huh. Scurry away.
I'm like,
I go back to my pole.
oh my god, this is mine.
Are there any more like normies outside the cop guy?
There's another pair of gentlemen.
Oh, let them go.
One of them's really old, and the other guy is just like, "Ah," like freaking out this entire time. He's been like hyperventilating, and the old guy's just.
We should probably leave him tied up.
Help him out.
Oh, I'm leaving them.
You hear some footsteps coming back down the hallway.
I'm sitting already.
Sit back down.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we gonna fake it?
And then beat
Kick
them off. Take them.
The gentleman walks in. He walks up to the two males who are tied up.
Oh my god, oh my god.
He takes out a small knife and he cuts their ropes.
I just say, I'll save you.
Both of the guy kind of looks at you, gets both of the individuals, the young guy and the old guy, up to walk, and kind of pushes them out the door. Again, the door ka-chunk, shuts.
He took both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I'm
It's
gonna
up to us.
jump the fuck up. I'm like, we need to get out of here.
Is there anything else in the
Help.
room?
At this point, you are finished with your silver dollar, and you can easily kind of break
Does the
out
door swing inwards or outward?
inwards.
Is there only one door?
Only
or-
one door. There's also a small window outside that moonlight's kind of been shining in.
Can I
where the screens are
slip
coming.
through this window?
Definitely can't slip through it. It's like,
Fuck.
It's like a
It's
basement.
just a basement
like,
window.
yeah.
Yeah.
You begin hearing
Willie.
chanting
What's up?
again.
You got an idea.
I'm all ears.
We're gonna wait till that guy comes back.
Uh huh.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna hold
attack
the
him.
door open.
Uh huh.
You're gonna punch him in the head.
Uh huh.
All right.
I can kick him in his parts.
That'll work too.
Probably won't be necessary.
Well,
Kick
if you
him
need
in
it.
Him's parts.
So me and Willie will stand behind where the door opens.
Because it opens in.
Yeah. So we'll stand in like that gap, and then I'll just hold it, and Willie can just go.
Is there anything else any of you guys want to do when the two gentlemen are
I want to stand up against my pole, or she should, because you're the one facing it, and like kind of play bait, like already be making a scene when he walks in, so he sees you right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'll like grab his attention like the second that he's
To scream.
Yeah, is heading for the door.
I would be helping out those two guys.
Okay.
Backup support.
As you guys are kind of setting up your plot, you hear the chanting. The cop is standing by the window and he's looking out, and you all kind of hear him mutter under his breath, "Oh my god,
What?
What's out there?
I should come see real quick."
I walk over.
Anyone else gonna walk over?
I'm gonna try,
Yeah.
but I'm too short, so I'm gonna need someone's help.
Okay.
I hold you.
Okay.
I'm taking a look.
You're gonna take a look. You're gonna take a look. Are you gonna take a look, Lizzie, or no?
No, I'm bait.
Okay.
You're
You
invisible.
all who go and look out the window watch. You see a circle of these cloaked figures, brown cloaks. They all kind of have their hands together and they appear to be chanting. On a table, kind of in front of them, you can see there's blood just everywhere. There are two individuals that you recognize as the two gentlemen who are dragged from the cell, laying on this stone table. In the center, you can see Casper, the host of this party, also wearing a robe. Only his is darker, it seems to be dampened with lots of blood. There's also red kind of all over his face, and he has this strange smile as he's looking down, his hands out, leading the chant. In his right hand, he holds a long knife.
Oh, cool.
For everyone watching, please make a spot hidden check.
Oh no. Oh.
Nope.
That's a negatory.
Success. Normal
Okay.
success.
I rolled
Wait, no.
That's a 2.
I rolled a 27, but it's
Isn't it two?
25 for
Yeah.
spot hidden.
002 is a 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an
So close.
extreme.
You got an extreme.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
The magnified vision.
At the top of the chant, when they all kind of hold out the last syllable, you watch as Caleb takes his dagger and he plunges it into the younger guy first, twists it. As he pulls it out, blood just kind of flies in the air all over him. Not how you would expect blood to react in this situation.
Blood is not fountains.
Like, it's almost
I've played enough
comically,
video
but
games.
it's not comical because you see that this guy's getting stabbed.
No, I like put my
It's
hand
an
over my
absurd
mouth
amount of
and
blood.
like hold back a scream.
You all see this.
With that, I turn and I go to the door and I try to open it.
It's locked. Ruby, there's one other thing you catch. As the blood's kind of spraying, you swear you catch Caleb. He blinks for a second, and when he opens his green eyes, they're not green anymore. They're this bright yellow, and instead of like a pupil, it's just kind of straight, more cat-like slit. And he closes his eyes again, and they go back to normal.
Oh.
At this point, I need everyone who is looking out the window to make a sanity check. So if you look at your sanity, there's the big number above like all the little numbers.
Yeah.
That's what you have to roll in under.
Under?
Oh no.
That's a big no.
I'm
I thought it
real
was
sane.
39, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
10.
Yeah. I'm good. That's 10.
That's a negatory.
Fail?
Success.
Fail. Okay. Willie and Nora take 4 points of sanity damage.
How do I?
So you can.
Correctly.
There's that big number. That's what your sanity started at. You can just circle whatever number that is.
Do you decrease
and then
it?
you decrease it by that much. So now it's easier for you to go insane because you've started going insane.
I see how that works.
So
now.
your sanity gets harder and harder
oh.
to pass.
Got it.
Willie, snap out of it. Get over here.
Good general.
Did you get a? What kind of success did you
Extreme.
get?
Ashley wasn't watching.
Can you do good?
You can. What's your score and what'd you roll?
I have a score of 50. I rolled 10.
Okay, you got an extreme. It's good because you noticed the weird stuff, so you needed a higher success to not go crazy.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
Terrifying.
A few moments later, you hear another scream from what sounds like an older individual.
Oh no.
Exactly like that. He sounds half man, half dog.
Aww.
All dead.
We should have saved
All
them.
dead.
And then silence again. A few
Get in
minutes
position.
after that,
Yeah.
everyone's in position. You hear
Wait,
footsteps.
I have an idea. Lily, go stand against the wall over there. Lizzie, go stand against the wall over there.
Where?
Underneath the window. So it looks like you got out and he has to go all the way in to get you.
Okay. I'm like, I just want to leave.
Sure.
The door opens, and one man kind of steps in. He kind of looks and sees that Lizzie is standing against the wall, unbound, and he turns and he calls back, "They got out."
Get him!
I yoink him.
Okay. At this point, I need everybody's dexterity scores.
Just the numbers?
You do not have to roll initiative.
70.
Okay. So Wayne has 70.
65.
Same.
Wow, you guys are so dexterous.
Dex series.
Willie.
Dexy. I'm just gonna change my name.
I want to be the first to die, by the way.
We're changing my name.
Fairly confident.
65.
No.
70.
Nora is 70. And Lizzie,
55.
55.
55.
I'm sane though, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Same.
And these guys go at 55. They are slow.
Oh, thank God. I'm slow. Why?
Is that the new one?
No. It's the same one. I'm buying mines.
Sorry. What?
Is that the game you're playing?
Wait, is that the
Are you-
mind game? Mind game?
It's the communist one.
Oh.
Communist potato game.
Heck yeah,
I
dude.
love idle games.
Yeah.
I'm playing a mine one right now.
Nice. I approve.
All right. Willie, because you are surprising this gentleman,
Yeah.
we'll give you a surprise round, then we'll go into.
What do I? How
Initiative.
do I attack him?
Oh,
I see it. Is it
going
just
to
unarmed?
fight him.
I'm
Brawl
like
him?
grabbing
Yeah.
him. I'm brawling.
So you have a brawl skill.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you would roll. He is going to roll to dodge out of the way of your attack. So it's opposed rolls.
Where is brawl?
It's fight.
Oh, fighting brawl. Yep. Got it. Got it.
Okay. Did you get a success?
I got hard.
Ooh!
Ooh, okay. So he only got a fail, so you definitely hit him. And I'm gonna follow the trusty flowchart they provide for this, just to make sure I do it right, because I'm not super familiar.
Less flowcharts.
Less flow charts, more flow.
Blow charts?
Yes.
I don't know what's happening here.
Combat damage.
You do go to these parties often.
Apparently. You know it. I was born in these parties.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure that happens a lot.
That's why I came here.
Dude, we were born in like 1900.
Winston Churchill's mother was actually dancing at a party when she went into labor with him and then had him upstairs.
Huh?
That's why he was so.
Oh, dude, she was fabulous. She died. She had Italian shoes, and she was walking down a staircase, and she tripped and fell.
You got a hard.
And then she got
hard?
gangrene and had to have her leg
Okay.
amputated, and then died.
It's just regular damage
Wow.
then. Extreme is.
That's
when
legit.
you
Oh, she was like in her
crit do.
60s.
That's wild.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll my 1d3. Which
She
I
was
have.
fabulous.
You also add your
1d4.
I love
damage
her.
bonus, because yours is
I want to be like her
really
when I
good.
grow up.
I have build
Just lived a good
+1.
life.
What is that?
That has to do with taking damage. I
She
believe you
married a man
reduce.
younger than Winston in her 60s.
4 damage.
4 damage to this dude? Okay.
Good.
You just
job.
slug him in the face.
Yep.
That's amazing. You're gonna save us.
Kapoo!
Yay, Willie.
Is this a game that's
Trying to give
possible to
him
win?
What's up?
Or are you like doomed?
This scenario, you guys can win.
Okay, I don't know Call of Cthulhu that well. I just know everyone dies, so
So,
I was wondering if I should resign myself to dying. Or...
death is very, very likely in Call of Cthulhu if you guys make poor decisions when dealing with things that are not.
I'm gonna stare directly into the void.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, there's this weird hairy monster thing. We can fight it or we can run away. If you choose to fight it, you're probably gonna die.
Okay,
So
that sort of thing.
always run away.
get away. Troll
You
in the
punch
dungeon.
them in the face.
Run
No,
away,
in the
little
nuts,
girl.
in the place.
Run away.
In their
And
place.
their bits.
In their bits.
2 bits. Okay. So after that, we are going to go into initiative order. And Nora and Wayne, you guys are up first. So you guys can
Okay.
act in any order you want. It can change each round.
Wow.
It's a malleable initiative
Whoa.
system like
Well, I run out the door
that. Okay.
and
Wait.
grab the gun.
Okay. So on your turn, you move out. There is the table. There's several knives. There's one gun sitting there. Looks like it's got a few bullets. Looks like it might have a couple loaded. You're going to grab it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that would be your turn this round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is
So
there anything
Wayne
else
runs
in the
out,
hallway?
Picks up a gun. There's 2 other dudes you kind of like rushed by who are kind of coming down the hall towards the room. The
Okay.
guy kind of called back. Nora.
Are there swords on the table too?
There's some
Or are they
long
daggers?
knives.
Okay, I'll take them. I'll go and grab one.
Okay, you rush out as
Deal with
well.
the
and pick
guys
up
in the
a
hallway.
Sword. Okay. So Brad, your gun. You pick up a
Gun.
Derringer. It's a .25. Does 1d6 damage,
Cool.
What's my range?
3 yards.
That is a mini far.
And it malfunctions on a 100.
Same.
Oh no.
I mean, that's low though.
Yeah.
I rolled 100 earlier. We're good.
Famous last words.
Got it out of the
actually.
system. Got it.
Andrea, you pick up a large knife? No, that's
Yeah.
really big. You pick up
Fucking
a...
machete.
Actually, yes, that is the stats I was looking at.
Hell yeah.
What?
You pick up like a medium, it's like a carving knife.
Okay.
It does 1d4 plus 2 plus your damage bonus. And knives do not malfunction like guns.
I hope not.
I stabbed you with a ring,
Right. That's a good point.
but
Okay. Willie, you are up.
continue slugging on this.
Just gonna
pole.
keep pummeling this dude. Okay.
Yep. Till he ain't moving.
You gotta fail again.
I got a regular.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. FYI, this guy has a knife, and you're just beating the shit out of him.
It takes 4 again.
4?
Yeah.
Really is wild.
Yeah,
Fuck
Willie.
this guy. They just stabbed me.
His face is like, it's got like a bloody nose at this point. You've got one square punch like right in the nose. You think you broke it. So he's like covered in
Fine.
blood now, but he's got his knife out.
Whew.
Ruby.
While he's currently pummeling this dude with a knife, I'd like to try to. I mean, I assume like I'd like to try to grab his arm and get the knife out of it.
Okay.
Like grab his arm and pry.
So that would qualify. Before, when I was explaining it to you as a
Maneuver.
maneuver.
Yeah, the
So it's still your
meme
fighting.
tough
It's
guy.
still
Brawl.
But if you succeed, you won't do damage. You'll just wrench the knife out of this
You
guy's
made a
hand.
mistake.
Okay.
You brought a knife to a fist fight.
I don't know. Is that a? What are you?
That's a 61.
That's a 61. So I do not.
He
Do
got
the thing.
a success. Did you? You got a fail.
Yep.
Okay.
Just normal fail.
So you go to grab it, and he sees you coming, and he dodges out of the way.
Okay.
you did your best.
I did. I'm just like, this guy's like flailing a knife around, so
He's
I'm
just gonna
I'm
try to stab
trying.
me. It's fine.
The dudes are up.
No,
Stab
no, no,
away.
no.
My dex is so
He's
low.
gonna try and stab you.
Uh-huh.
You can either try to fight back, or you can dodge.
What happens if I fight back?
If you fight back,
That's my
I believe you have the
dodge.
potential to do damage to him.
Yeah.
That is
Sounds
what
neat.
makes sense.
Yeah. Seems
Oh, great.
legit.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Listen, the only thing you gotta know, Willie ain't no bitch.
I ain't scared no knife.
I don't know where you came from, but
The streets.
you don't.
Taking a target that's
Where
fighting
the
back,
magic
decided
happens.
Avoids being harmed, inflicts damage. Yeah,
Streets.
Listen, he lived in Atlantic City before this.
the risk is like if you're fighting back, and you both get like a failure, he gets to
Oh.
do damage.
Mm.
Okay.
So it's risky. If you're dodging and he gets a failure, he misses you no matter what.
We fighting back.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're Willie.
Yeah, we
You-
don't fuck around.
You ain't no bitch.
Ooh, his fight's good.
Oh no.
He got a failure.
hard.
Hard? All right. Go ahead and roll damage again.
Damn.
You're gonna kill him in cold blood. You're just gonna
Love
I
it.
stabbed my ass.
and you're
4
just
again.
gonna
Four.
pummel him. Is what's about
Yeah.
to happen.
He is not looking good. You like get a really solid hit to the head.
Jesus.
Like he goes to like stab you.
Bop.
You like dodge out of the way and full on just two
Oh, yeah.
hands, bam.
I like it.
That's gross. He's
Oh my god.
This is brutal. This guy's like bleeding all over the dungeon floor.
probably bleeding on me at this point if I'm like trying to get his
Yeah.
knife
Yeah.
and.
There's like
You're like, don't worry, I'll get the knife. I'm like, don't worry about it.
Lizzie, you're up.
Baba
Is anyone near me?
There's
Probably why I can't get it.
Yeah.
these two who are fighting the one guy. You watched Nora and Wayne kind of run out in the hall, and they're looking at that table. There's room for you. You could run out in the hall and join them if you want to try and grab a weapon off the table, or you could
I want to go like.
try and kick the dude.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I want to like go and try to like jump on his back.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
don't get stabbed.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a brawl.
Now this is the kind of party
A
I
bra?
was waiting for.
Fight brawl. He's gonna try and dodge
That's a
you.
fail.
He also failed.
What happened?
So he was dodging, so you don't get to succeed if you fail. So he dodges out of the
What?
way, and you jump, and you just kind of miss, but you land. You don't fall down. You
Okay.
just fail to kind of grab him.
I want
so
to
close to
succeed
an
if I
extreme.
fail.
If he tried to fight back, and you failed, and he failed, you would compare who got the higher number, and that would determine who.
Took damage.
wins.
Takes damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Took damage.
Took's the damage.
But he's
damage.
just dodging. Back to the
Fist
top,
him with
Nora,
my
you're
fist.
up. You have a big old knife. There are two dudes kind of coming down the hall towards you. There's the one guy that
he's
They're dealing with-
Willie is going ham on this guy, so I'm guessing he's got it.
you believe in him.
I believe in him. Whoever he is.
I ain't even got a scratch.
So I'm gonna go after
You're a professional boxer.
the guy that comes. One of the guys.
Okay, you'll go after
Square
dude
up.
number 2.
Dude number 2.
Jesus. You pull
Is that
out
a-
boxing gloves from your pocket.
That is a 1.
That's a 1.
A 1.
So this guy comes and he's got a knife out too. And he's like getting ready to knife fight you,
I'm gonna get you.
and he's like getting down low, and you just real fast without thinking, just jab, and you hit his eye.
Yeah.
You get to do. You're in melee, and you got an extreme, so you do. 1 is a critical. What does a critical do?
Shit.
It's better than a.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's a very good.
Good.
We've gotten some good rolls. I wish we rolled this well on like Saturday and.
It's because we're rolling low.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. The low is good in this
True.
game, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
why
it
we're
throws
saying
me
that.
off. Like when I
Man.
roll low, I was like, oh, it's weird.
This is the kind of game we need to be playing.
Yeah. Brad, can we like reverse Pathfinder and
Just go to fate.
See,
Yeah.
I like the idea of roll off
Pathfinder
AC.
Yeah.
Opposed rolls.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
I do really like opposed rolls.
Yeah.
Feels more interactive.
Mm-hmm.
1d4.
You're
What you just do a
I was about to say
D4
that.
plus 1. What's your damage
Yeah.
bonus?
Jerks.
-1.
-1, so it would balance out.
No,
So
it's,
you're
isn't it +2? Because you mentioned the knife was 1d4 +2.
okay. So then it would be +1.
Plus
So
1.
you do max damage
5.
5. Okay.
To his eye. He takes a wound.
Do I gouge it out?
Not quite. You like kind of slice across. So if he survives this, he's gonna have one of those really badass scars across his
yeah.
eye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay, thanks!
But you
Bits,
stab
bits.
him hard,
So many bits.
and he kind of goes ah. Stumbles back a bit. Wayne.
Get Wayne.
Well, he's stabbed in the eye. Someone
Yeah.
shoot the other guy.
Okay. So the way guns work, ranged is a little bit different. Obviously, you are not rolling with brawl. If you hadn't figured that out, you have these skills specifically for guns,
Called firearms handguns.
handguns. in this
Obviously,
case.
you've never gotten in a gunfight with Willie.
Apparently.
So he does not get to dodge
Oh.
because you're shooting a gun, and dodging bullets is really friggin' hard.
Oh, that's a Neo.
Jesus.
It's not quite his time yet.
18.
That's
So
a
that's a
success.
success for me.
All right, you hit. You get to roll damage, just like that.
It's like that, y'all.
Just like that.
1.
You're on target, but your bullet kind of skims his arm. Doesn't quite hit center mass or anything, so he stumbles a little bit, looks a little nervous. Just shot a gun at him. He's a little scared. Understandably so.
Mm-hmm.
Willie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Finish this guy up.
He's gonna try and fight back
Damn right he is.
with his knife.
Now's what I'm gonna roll.
He doesn't have a choice.
Ooh.
It's 3v1.
Ooh,
It's hard.
hard.
I'm really trying to get that extreme, but just never quite get
You were
there.
made
He
for
also
this.
got a hard.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, so you
What-
guys.
What's your value? Like
21.
you won. You got a 14.
I
That's
like
my
that.
favorite part when
It like flips.
the same
Yeah.
things, but because his is higher, he wins.
We have
Because
a
my
slight.
threshold is higher.
When
so
your skill is higher, it means you can roll higher within that threshold.
it makes sense.
May have
It's
an
kinda
audio delay.
cool. I mean,
We apologize if there's an audio delay.
yeah.
We tried to fix it,
It's
We
but
not
tried to
like
fix
you
it earlier. We spent like 20 minutes.
too much
so-
time for Wednesday.
Yeah.
7.
That sucks.
So with that,
Max.
you kind of like you hit him down. And he tries to like dodge up to cut at you again, and you just seize the opportunity, and you another like hammer smack
fist.
to the head. And he falls to the ground.
It's Willie's
He
go-to move.
seems unconscious
Yeah.
in
Seems
some
unconscious.
way, shape, or form. You're not sure
Sweet.
how unconscious, like dead or not, but he's not moving
Can I like pick up the knife?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Will's got a knife.
Oh, God.
I would stab him, but I assume
Dangerous.
that's more than one turn.
Watch out! He's got a knife. What? No, I don't.
Ruby.
While he was finishing him off, and I realized it was not really safe for me to get up in that business, I walked out to the table and was looking for a weapon.
Okay. There are a few knives. There appears to be one other handgun.
Oh.
I would prefer a handgun.
Okay. You can also have the same kind of handgun that Wayne picked up, which
I prefer
is
these
a...
fists. Thank you. I'm gonna hold the knife
These
and still
guns.
punch him.
Oh god.
I need to give you the
What do I
stats
even
for the
do?
knife too, JP. You're gonna
Just you?
freak out at how good you are with melee weapons. Melee characters in Call of
Oh,
Cthulhu
yeah.
are stupid. Like, it's ridiculous how
That's
good
better.
they are. Rachel, you get a 25 Derringer. Does a d6 damage. Range 3 yards. Malfunctions on a 100.
Wait, so range is what?
3 yards.
Damage is
1d6.
and if
Malfunctions
malfunctions on 100.
100.
Do I put anything in attack?
You'll just use your firearms skill.
Oh, okay.
Has a handgun firearm skill.
Thank you.
And then JP,
Mm-hmm.
you got a knife similar to Andrea's knife.
Good enough.
It's a d4
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 plus your damage bonus.
2d4 plus 2.
All right.
Ready to kill some guards.
So you picked up a gun.
And that's just brawl? For
Yeah.
the... Yeah. Very nice.
The dudes. One's gonna try and stab you, Nora.
Rah.
That sounds she makes. I'm gonna stab you.
I'm gonna gouge your eye out.
She makes
Are you
sure
going
they
to
don't
dodge or are you going to fight back?
Let's fight back. 'Cause
Okay.
it's more fun.
Is that another fucking text about voting?
Oh
Stop!
god. Oh no.
I don't get them.
Success?
I don't have an Ohio number.
No, it's
I
not.
signed up for
I have
Yeah.
a
things.
It's a fail.
West
Yup.
Virginia number, and I
You got a
got a
success.
text from North
Oh, no.
Carolina the other day, and they called me Angela.
Probably because that's your name.
It's Lizzie, actually.
3
Lily.
damage.
No, it's Lizzie.
Oh.
Or whatever this
So he
says.
cuts across your arm.
You're a good person.
Ow.
And then Brad, the other guy, he's going to spend his turn moving right up next to you.
Alright.
So he's on you. He's ready to tussle. Lizzie, you are up.
I would like to go to the weapon
Okay.
store.
Okay.
What is left?
Few knives. The guns are both taken.
No rifles, no shotguns.
What,
Here.
what is your bonus to handguns?
Nothing. It's 20.
Okay.
I need a rifle or a shotgun. What do you use for knives again?
Brawl.
Brawl.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have anything in that either, so. I'm gonna take a knife, because a knife is better than my...
Yeah, better than
Better
nothing.
than fists.
Yeah.
Okay, pick up a knife.
All right. Then we will...
Is it same as
Same
theirs?
thing as theirs.
2d6 plus 2?
No. Knife is a
2d4 plus 2.
No.
it's a D4
Knife is 1d6.
plus 2.
1d4 plus 2.
A D4 plus 2 plus your damage bonus.
My damage bonus is a d4.
Yeah.
So that's why I said 2d4 plus 2.
And then damage is none. Okay.
Nora. This guy just kind of cut you across the arm.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Knife him.
Gonna fight back.
Mm. Oh no. Yeah, that's a fail.
You got a fail?
Yeah.
What number did you get?
80.
You got a 93.
Ooh.
So he hits. Because
Wow.
he's fighting back.
Oh.
So only one of you, like,
That's
someone's
funny.
Oh
on
god.
fails. That's funny.
This
on
is not
fails.
good.
'Cause then it's like who failed the hardest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. That's kind of cool.
5 damage.
Do we get healing potions?
Nope.
Oh, you're just bleeding now.
Can I do cocaine or whatever is the street drug nowadays?
What's your total HP?
9.
What was your starting total?
9.
9?
So
That's
she's
what
at
it
1.
says.
He cuts, like, he stabs you in the torso. You have a major wound.
Oh no.
So mark that down. Because you have to sustain a major wound in order to die. Otherwise, you just go unconscious.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Whew. This is tough. Okay.
That's neat.
Yeah.
You heal at the rate of 1 HP per day.
Oh, so you just lay around.
Yep.
Wayne,
Nice. I like it.
some guy he's coming up to stab you.
He's gonna get you.
We all made no first aid. It's fine.
I shoot him.
Okay.
No. Can I throw her my gun and pick up a knife
Sure.
and then stab him?
Sure.
You have
You're
a
like
gun.
at the table, so.
Why?
Because I'm far better with a knife than I am with a gun.
Fair.
Like,
Wait, how do you?
by a lot.
How would you know?
My fighting brawl is 40. My guns are 20.
You're way better
Oh,
with guns.
Yeah.
You're like,
Come over here.
I see. I see.
I can't miss.
36 to stab him. So a
um,
success.
He'll fight back.
I love when they fight back.
You got a 72, so he failed.
Sucks to be him.
Also sucks to be me.
Who does?
3 damage.
I guess.
Correct.
A kniff.
What
I'll
is
write down kniff.
What's the gun do?
It's 1d6. Range is 3 yards. Malfunction is 100.
Okay.
These are like, FYI, like really tiny, just like Derringers. They're not impressive guns.
How many ammos we got?
Hmm.
Used one,
One's been fired. It looks like it's got 6 shots,
so 5.
and it looks like there's some other bullets on the table.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Willie.
Willie, take care of that guy. The one who stabbed her.
I'm gonna go take care of that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of nowhere, Willie just comes out of
I run on the walls.
with a knife. He's gonna fight back.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. Hard success.
Oh.
I failed for once.
Willie, no.
Stab me.
Do your worst.
3. He was bad.
Ow.
Ruby.
You're gonna regret that.
Can I get a clear shot on that guy without hitting my buddies?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Yeah, I'm on the walls.
So
So,
what do I?
You just roll your handgun skill.
Okay.
He doesn't get to try and fight back.
23. So that is a. Oh no, it's almost a hard, but it's not.
It's a success.
It's a success
Roll
though.
damage.
Yeah. Just a D6.
Yep.
2.
correct him.
Ow! I've been shot. He says.
I've been shot.
I hope he says it just like that. I've been shot.
This is my normal voice.
Oh no!
One guy's gonna try and stab
I'm just like standing.
Willie.
Like,
One guy's gonna try and stab Wayne.
no,
William
not
Wayne.
All right,
Dynamic
Willie.
duo.
Here you go.
Bring it. I'm fighting back.
Oh my god.
Of course you are.
You're gonna go down the champ.
Regular.
Regular.
52.
49.
Hey.
That's close. Within 3.
That was close. That is a 4.
Damn. He's looking about as bad as the guy you were fighting before after your first like hammer blow to him. So he's like bleeding out the ears.
good.
Oh, my ears!
Mine's 6.
And then the guy who's going to stab
Stupid.
Wayne.
No
Fighting
way.
back.
Hell yeah! I have full health!
I got a failure.
I have
Do you have
a hard.
Oh yeah.
success.
Roll damage.
Roll that
Gonna
beam
make this as
footage.
weird as
4 damage.
Correct him.
Ooh.
Oh, I did 6 damage to you. I didn't add my 2.
Wait,
So
are
about
they
him still being
1d4
alive.
plus 2?
Yeah, the knives.
Mm-hmm.
6 damage. Oh,
So 2 more.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot my 2.
The guy you are fighting, when he went to stab you, you stab him right under the chin, up through the head.
Yeah. I love it.
Nice.
Never
I'll
going
leave
to
the knife
another
there
party
for a second.
for a week.
oh I did.
Right.
They'll only be at my house from now on.
Lizzie. There's one dude left.
Am I able to grab the extra bullets and shoot?
You can like pick up the bullets. They're not going to be loaded in, but yeah.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
put them
Pocket them.
in my bra. I don't know.
You have
Pretty
some
metal place
bullets.
to put them.
Yeah.
I would watch that on TV.
Alright, HBO. Come on.
And then I want to shoot at the guy, which is not going to end well, but yeah. That's failure.
Okay. Bullet ricochets down the hallway.
How many did I pick up?
We'll say you picked up. There were 8 sitting on the table.
Okay.
You've taken 2 shots.
One.
You've
That's the
taken
first time I
1,
fired
so you
it.
have 5 left.
Yeah.
In your gun.
Is it cold in here? Do you have 8 nipples?
Nora.
I am going to stagger back, and can I give myself first aid or do like a first aid check?
It'll take longer than
One
in
round.
combat. Like you can't really do
Oh.
that. In
She's got to
combat.
close her gaping wound.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Leave the knife in.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it was out.
Put it back.
You'll bleed to death if you pull that knife out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can clutching the knife. You kind of step back behind everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it back.
Wayne,
Yeah?
your turn.
Stab his ass.
I stab
Don't
him.
do that.
His ass, specifically.
You got a failure.
I have a success.
Okay. Go ahead and stab damage him.
6.
You stab him right in the chest. How many times do you want to stab him in the chest?
Just once.
Okay. Nice.
You know it's enough.
And with that, the 3 cultist dudes who came to take you away are lying on the ground dead.
Thank God.
Hey,
few
you're
of you have
bleeding.
Scrapes and bruises. Nora is bleeding profusely out of her
Oh yeah.
stab wound in the gut.
I've got
Pretty
but the
good.
flesh wound.
Can we like cauterize her
You want to try and do some first aid on
or
yourself?
something?
I believe that's
Do
a
it.
thing.
Does it,
First aid.
What is
Get
the
a-
skill.
Is it?
it is, yeah.
I don't got anything in it.
Yeah, it's a 30.
Mine's also a 30.
No, that's like the base.
With our powers combined.
What are twins?
Maybe we can find a band-aid. Something.
I try to tell you it's going to be okay and roll persuade.
I can charm if not.
I am very much lying to you.
You're like,
I am
this
like-
bitch gonna die.
I am like on the brink of like falling
I'm like, holy fucking shit, you'll be fine. Oh my god, you'll be alright.
This is beyond repair. Great.
It's okay.
I don't think we can save her. You'll be alright.
Accurate.
What's the police boy doing?
Oh yeah.
Hey, cop guy, do you have first aid?
First aid, if done correctly, will grant 1 hit point.
First aids.
But can you further
Usually
injure
it's used to
yourself?
stabilize. So like if you go unconscious, someone can do first aid on you and you will stabilize, but you can do it per wound. So if you want to roll first aid, you
there-
can heal.
Is there a chance to like mess it up even more?
Yep.
I mean, you're already bleeding. It's the worst that can happen.
I
You
could go
die.
unconscious.
You'll be fine.
I have 1 HP. Why
Well, it's not coming back any other way.
Cthulhu. Why not?
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
What'd you get?
Not a hard success, but a success.
No,
11.
that should be a hard success.
It's not lower than the smaller number.
It isn't?
11 is definitely
Oh,
lower than
sorry.
12.
I thought it was lower than. It had to be lower than
No,
6.
because it's
No.
that's the extreme.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a hard.
Okay. You get an extra hit point. You've doubled your HP.
Yeah.
All right. So there is a long hallway.
Let us traverse
Fucking,
it.
I'm going down
It's like,
it, man.
Which way is out?
You can.
Are we at the end of a hallway?
You remember that you were brought.
Oh,
down
I
some
remember how we were
stairs.
brought down.
Yep. You remember the way out.
I'm gonna head. I'm like, I was still awake when they brought me down here. Follow me.
Are there
You
any
know the
other
way?
rooms?
I know
in
the
this?
way. I can
Where's
be
the
your
rest of the
queen.
party goers?
I don't give a fuck about them right now.
Yeah, same.
Alright, let's go.
Well,
Come on,
wait,
Wayne.
Do
Every man for himself.
the dead guys have like anything on them? Do they have keys?
Oh!
Nice.
I take their knives,
Okay.
I open the doors, and I just throw a knife into each group. If there's anyone alive.
Oh.
Like in the middle of the room, no one can reach it. They're like,
you accidentally like hit someone, like throwing knife him in the stomach.
Roll a sanity check.
Oh boy. What you looking at?
Success.
You open one of the doors, thinking it was going to be like the ones you guys were held in. Looking in, it's definitely not. It appears that some of the party guests were brought into this room. Before they regained consciousness, they were flayed.
Yeah.
I still throw the
Oh my god!
I throw the knife in. You'll be alright.
Thanks.
Shut it.
They were definitely all dead.
I know,
Um,
but they don't know that.
Oh, you're keeping the morale up. Good.
Oh, look at you go.
you managed to maintain your composure. You're
Oh, you'll be fine. Let's go.
Don't you want to check the other doors? Nope.
No.
So you make your way up, and you find yourselves in one of the hallways of the mansion that the party was being held at. You know that if you go to the right, you'll end up kind of out in the backyard where the party was, which is also where you guys were looking out the window. You saw Casper stabbing the dude.
We don't want to go
You
that
could
way.
also go left, where you don't know what's that.
Left.
Right is the cultist. Let's go left.
Yeah.
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 Sounds about right.
Left is always the right answer.
Yeah.
Sure.
Making your way down, you
Walking
find
fast.
yourselves in what looks to be a study. You kind of walk through a large pair of double doors.
Can I read?
A good number of books hanging around. There's a few like hunting trophies, like deer heads mounted
Anything
on
of
the
value?
wall. There is what
course
appears to be a rifle, kind of on the fireplace. Looks like they set it there like ornamentally, but
Is there ammo there anywhere?
Check the desk.
I'm checking the desk.
checking the desk, you find ammo for the rifle. You also find a slightly more impressive gun, handgun. You find a
That's you.
I have a little gun.
I need a rifle.
I already have a gun though.
Yeah,
It's
but
more impressive.
It'll be a better gun.
38 revolver, 9mm.
Does someone want it?
No.
I'll take it if no one wants it.
I'm climbing up and taking that rifle down.
Okay.
I'll take the 38 if she's
Okay.
handing out guns.
The 38, Rachel, does
Good call.
1d10.
Oh, shut up.
It fires 15 yards. And malfunctions on a 99.
Okay.
Any like bladed weapons?
Ammo?
Ammo, you get. It holds 8 rounds
Bitey
in
brass.
the mag, and it has 1 mag. That's all you find.
It only has one shot in it.
8 rounds. That's 8 rounds.
Oh,
You
my
find
bad.
one
Yeah,
magazine.
yeah,
Ashley, your rifle. We're gonna say you find. What was it again? It's like
Step in my way. Keep going.
It's like an elephant.
Yeah.
Like an elephant drink.
old World War One rifle. That's the right era, right? 1920s.
Alright,
Yes,
yeah.
Sure. Yep.
I'm definitely not World War II.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Hitler ain't ready yet.
It's Hillary.
That's not what I said, but
A
I'll take it.
I'll accept it. We're talking about World War
303
III.
Lee Enfield. Right? Yeah,
Huh?
that's right there.
What's that do?
2d6 plus 4.
Holy fuck.
What's the range?
110 yards.
Yay!
Snipe some idiots.
Malfunctions on a 100.
Hold still.
And
He's dead.
ammo.
It holds 10 rounds in a mag.
Rounds.
But the catch is you have to
Like reload.
It's bolt action.
full action.
Yeah.
So you can fire, then you have to spend a turn doing that. Next turn you can fire. So it's every other turn you do a butt ton of damage.
Yeah.
Just 10 total.
Yeah.
Cool. Does anyone else need this gun? Right? Do you need my regular gun?
I'm better at a sword.
But you have 1 HP.
Yeah, I'll take a gun.
I give you my gun and my boob ammo.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
It does a d6.
D6, 1d6 plus anything?
Nope.
No.
Guns don't add anything.
Man, I've had 3 weapons so far. Let's do this.
Is there like a fire poker
Sure. Absolutely. What does that
Nice.
qualify as? What do we got here?
I feel like there'd be a fire.
Does not qualify as nunchaku.
Oh, really?
Oh man.
Why not?
a poker. It's
So
right
there's
here.
4 in the gun
Hasn't
and
been having
then
it in there.
8 extra.
1d8
Okay, thanks.
plus damage bonus.
Ooh,
Oh, that's better than a knife.
that's not a knife. Neither is this.
Is the fire lit?
Yeah.
Could you heat that up for a second? We need to close this wound.
That's true.
Is there like alcohol on the desk or anything?
Sure.
I take a
bourbon.
swig.
Okay.
I also just pour it on you.
Oh god.
Are you gonna
If she
Cauterize
wants
the
to,
wound?
Yeah. I
um,
mean, that's why I took
I'll
a
try to hold
swig of
her
brandy.
down.
make a Constitution check, Andrea?
Oh my god.
We're doing some surgery, guys. It's fine.
Ooh yeah. 17.
Success. All right. You managed to grit your teeth as they cauterize the wound. You can remove your
Major wound?
major wound.
Okay.
You don't regain any HP, but you remove your major wound.
Okay.
Now you won't die when you fall.
Okay.
There's one other thing you guys find in the desk. A set of what looks to be car keys.
I can only drive a boat.
I have drive auto. Let's do it.
Oh, I do too. What's yours?
Same.
20.
Mine's 35.
Mine's 40.
You're driving.
Yeah.
You're the party girl who can hold her liquor and then
Oh,
drive
I
around.
got airplane skill too. So
Don't
if
worry.
there's a
Wait,
chopper
what?
out
You
back,
have
I need you to write this backstory.
I know, dude.
You've been reading all this time appropriate stuff.
I have the
I know, I'm so
navigate
into it.
skill,
There's like
so I could be
Yes.
coached.
You
so like
can
in
navigate.
long-term campaigns when like you find uses for your skills, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, and like because you travel around trying to solve these huge weird mysteries, so you're like driving from place
My
to place,
airplane pilot is
cool.
40. Like it's actually it's not
What?
not bad.
That's
flying away
awesome.
from Cthulhu's.
That is really good.
Yeah.
You don't, one does not simply fly away from it.
No, you go insane.
Immediately. you just-
But yeah.
Okay. So you guys kind of grab some stuff.
Yep.
You hear some commotion coming from the hallway. Where are they? They should have been up here by now.
Are they in the
Is
way?
there another door for us to leave out of?
You kind of came in from like the right side, and then if you look, they're on the other side of the room from the same wall. There's another door at the far side of the same wall.
I have a super fancy house. There are any secret tunnels?
like servants?
They got bookcases. They got like weird stuff.
Make a spot hidden check.
good call.
Can I make a navigate check to?
That
Navigate.
is an extreme.
Extreme.
Oh!
I'm well versed in secret passages. It's how I find out my husband's.
Seeing
Dealings.
Yeah.
You
Probably see
walk
that with
up
your
to
lady's
the one of the bookshelves on the study, looking
Van Gogh.
through. You're looking through some of the book titles, and you see one that's a little strange. It's an old book, blue bound with gold trim. It's titled "Husbands with Blue Eyes."
Yeah.
Yes.
What
I
about-
throw it in the fire.
When you go to grab it and you kind of pull it down, it's a lever. You pull it, and then part of the bookshelf just shifts to the side.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good
let's
eye,
go.
girl. You looking to make an investment? I'm here for business partners. I'm not here for
If my
anything else.
husband dies, maybe.
Oh, he's dead.
Remember to vote.
Okay.
Get a text.
I'm gonna like I'm through that door like
Yeah.
in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna turbo vote. Like,
I
To
think
go through
that's-
this door.
Yeah.
no, that's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna vote so many times, guys.
Just standing there putting ballots in.
No, what are you doing? Patriotism.
Sorry,
I get that-
Rachel. It's nationalism.
Oh yeah, right.
You
calm
get
down.
to vote once per every text you receive.
Yeah, every entry.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how that works.
Right.
It's like a sweepstakes.
Yeah, exactly. You can win prizes. Tie it to the lottery. People will vote.
They should.
Sorry.
No.
That is a great idea.
They don't. They don't want that to happen.
No, they don't. Man, a special voting
I don't
pool.
want that to happen.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious.
What they would do is they take $1 in taxes from every single person in the U.S. who's eligible to vote, put it in a sum, and then give it to one person.
Yeah.
That voted.
That
that
voted,
voted.
yes. And it's you know, the one entry, one
It's
to
like
one.
one per state.
Guys,
Yeah.
we just
Oh, even better!
fixed voting.
Yep.
So somebody call the government.
We got some
my speed
mints.
All right.
You walk outside or walk down the tunnels. You hear footsteps throughout the like on the other side of like the walls that you're kind of walking behind. And them calling out, "They've escaped. Where are they? I can't find them." FYI, the cop is with you guys. He's been like walking behind you.
Mhm.
He has a knife now.
Something.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Did you have a leftover gun?
Yeah, I could give him the daring.
Oh yeah,
He's got a gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's probably better at that
Cop's
anyway.
got a gun.
As you guys are kind of going through the hallways, you eventually come to an area. You kind of recognize it from when you were like first brought in. You know you're kind of near where the backyard is, which is also where the exit is.
Yeah.
There was a wall with like portraits on it. Looking at it from the outside, it just looked like portraits hanging up. From this side, you realize that the portraits are kind of like paper thin, and you can see
Do they have
shadows
eye
moving
holes?
around and whatnot. You all think you might make a shadow, or if you move around too much, you could be noticed through these. But you do see that there's a door past them
Can you crawl?
leading out. If you'd like to try and sneak by, I'll need stealth checks.
Can you crawl and like go
pretty
under
sneaky.
them?
You could. You're not sure if that would help or not.
Because I'm not sneaky.
I'm quite sneaky.
I'm not quite sneaky, but I'm gonna try to sneak by anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm pretty sneaky.
this is gonna go poorly.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Ooh, yeah.
they about to catch us.
Success!
Success?
Also success.
Success?
Yeah.
Success?
Fail.
It was your
Also
fire
fail.
poker. Joe's camera.
Oh
is-
no.
Later, Joe.
All right.
Night night.
Why did it do it for me? That's creepy.
That's creepy.
Brad set it up.
Yep.
Sabotage. Crawling under, because 3 of the 5 of you got successes. You managed to help one another sneak by without making too much of a commotion. You come to the door, and you are able to kind of open it quietly, and you see that you are in one of the adjoining rooms to like the patio, so you're kind of near the backyard, and you can see where a lot of the cars and stuff for the people who got here are parked in like the garage and whatnot.
Is there like a make emblem on the keys, the car keys? Like
Yes.
Okay.
Mercedes-Benz.
Okay.
How many Mercedes-Benz are here?
2.
Yeah.
Is there anyone out here?
One last little caveat about your view. It's you guys are in a room across the edge of like the garden where the party was. So not like quite through the garden, but you have to kind of go across the edge of it, and then there's the garage over here. The courtyard where most of the party is bloody and gross, and
Oh.
yeah. Gonna
So we
make
have to
a
go
break
through
for
the
it?
blood.
Around like the outside of it.
Around the
Outside.
outside. Okay.
Got this far.
I mean, I'm no stranger to blood.
But in the end,
You know the rules. So do I.
Let's go.
yeah.
Okay.
It's better than being
Quick
dead.
break for it.
As you start running across the garden, weapons in hand, he's running towards the Mercedes-Benz you see. It's silver, FYI, and real fancy. You hear a familiar voice call
Oh, no.
out. Leaving so soon? I thought I was a more gracious host than that. And kind of stepping and walking out towards you. It looks like he's going to step like right in front of you on your pathway. You see Casper Langston the third.
Is he alone?
He is.
I keep running.
You gonna
Kick
keep
him in
running?
the park.
I'm not stopping for him.
So he's in
Yeah,
front
no.
of us?
Mhm.
I'm gonna like try to, I don't know.
Can I shoot him?
You certainly can try.
Yeah.
Do I have to wait around to shoot him, or
If
it's
you
ready?
shoot him, we'll go into combat. That would be like your initiating.
Do we want to
I
run?
mean,
Well, I was gonna like try to scream, but if he's right in front of us, we might. as
No, we'll
well.
just run.
Can we go around him?
I have a plan. If we just run.
if
Okay.
we
got a
keep running
plan.
and get to the car.
I start to pull out my gun, and Wayne goes, "I have a plan," and I'm like, "Okay."
If you're sure. Okay.
His plans have worked so far. Let's
You
get
don't
out of this.
stop?
I want to make some
No.
money.
Okay. As you kind of run around him, everyone, if you catch a glimpse, he doesn't make moves to like stop you. He just kind of stares at you as you're running by him, and he's just walking calmly. When he's staring at you, though, you see his eyes are full on just yellow with lines in it, and he kind of smiles at you all, and you don't see a human smile. They're just these razor sharp teeth
Nah.
all in his mouth,
Yeah.
and his mouth doesn't like when it starts smiling, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going to like this really alien length of smile, and it just kind of remains there.
That's gross.
You get to the car,
Yeah.
unlock it with the keys. It opens up. You guys are all able to get in. Turn the keys to start it.
Don't you dare.
The engine purrs to life.
Hey.
You step on the gas pedal and begin speeding off into the darkness.
I'm gonna watch out the window with my gun ready.
As you're watching,
Oh.
up from the courtyard, you just see something lift into the air. Maybe like a bat. It's way too large to be a bat. And you just see it drifting in the sky towards you.
If it
Getting
gets
closer.
if it gets close to us, I'm shooting at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This strange creature. It has like a tail that leads up to a torso with these two extra long arms, same yellow eyes and toothy smile, horns and like bat wings. It's just screeching down towards you guys as you're driving. It's keeping up with you.
Keep it steady.
I'm trying.
Take the shot.
We're going to
One shot.
go to
Mom spaghetti.
One kill.
initiative.
Mom's spaghetti.
Is there car bat combats?
Car back.
Is that?
Yeah,
That's
what it is. It's specifically for cars and bats.
Oh wow! This game's out of everything.
It's pretty intense.
That's why the rule is so big.
Last thing I wanted to check. There's actually a really extensive section for chases.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Because you have to think in a game where you're supposed to run away more than you fight, they made chasing.
That's why I decided to
Important.
just run for the car.
Yeah.
We were warned.
Yeah.
I mean, Willie was ready to fight, but
I had a plan. I still have a plan.
I got
The
10
plan
bullets.
The plan could work.
You gonna tell us your plan?
No, I can't tell you the plan.
Damn
You
it,
might
Wayne.
disagree with the plan. It's fine.
Lizzie,
I mean, any
Willie will
plan,
be down
yes.
with the plan.
if you'd like, you can take your shot at this creature. So before you roll, it's dark out right now, and you're in a moving car, so you get what is called a penalty die. Basically, you roll 2 tens places, and you take the lower.
Tens is the big one, right?
Yeah,
And I take the which one?
lower
That's the better one.
or higher.
Yes, I'll
Actually,
take
I mean-
the lower.
correct him.
You are correct.
we were about to roll with advantage.
This is how Ashley ends up paying her taxes. On time and in full.
You should be happy for that, because who pays our taxes?
Shut up.
Yeah, they're both high.
Okay, you blast your gun.
We don't have windshield anymore, guys.
I hope you opened the window.
I hope you were like pointing behind the car.
I was.
It's behind us. She's like, I'll get him.
She's in the passenger seat. And you're all like,
Oh my god.
She's out the back window instead of going out the door.
So now we will go into initiative order. Who's driving the car?
Her.
Who's in the passenger seat?
Her.
No, that's me.
Oh
You're
yeah,
in the
you.
passenger
He's
seat.
helping me
So
navigate.
you 3 are in the back.
Yeah.
I'm next to a window.
You know these streets real
Yeah, I know.
well.
I'm in the
live
middle.
these streets.
Right.
Okay.
Literally,
That's hilarious.
not in the houses.
Nora's to my left, the cop's to my right.
The cop,
The house is when you can swing it.
Yeah.
yeah. Cop's like,
I would have. Yeah.
yeah.
You guys are squished.
Jammed
It's a
in
clown
there.
car back here.
It's fine. We're leaving.
Yeah.
Well, me and the cop are in the middle. Nora's on one door, and
Yeah.
you're on the other.
We
Okay.
can always sacrifice him if need be.
We need him.
The cop says, we have to get to town. We have to let them know that something went wrong here. We have to contact the other authorities.
Yeah,
Can they,
yeah.
Can they even do anything?
I mean,
That's where I'm going!
Dark faster, woman!
Left, right, left. It's a straight.
We're gonna have to move.
Nora,
Cut through this
what do you
bush.
want to do?
I have
There's
a
a little
hand.
trail back
You
here.
gave me a handgun, right? So
You wanna, like, lean
it's
out and
3
shoot at it?
yards. Sure.
Not quite 3 yards. You already are going to get a penalty die because it's dark
Yeah.
absorbing, so roll
Okay.
with a penalty die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, no. I rolled an 80 and a 20.
Okay,
But
so bullets flies off.
Almost. You have it lined up and then
Wayne.
you lose it.
Wayne's World.
Part time.
Wayne.
I believe in you guys. Let's do it. That's
Okay.
it.
You could have.
I know you said you had a plan, so.
Oh, I do,
You
but
could
I
have
can't
pulled my
implement it yet.
shotgun and like got the next shot ready.
Willie, anything you want to do?
I don't have the bullets. You do.
Now.
Oh yeah, I guess I could.
Teamwork.
Do I know any shortcuts we can take to maybe try to
Lose it.
Yeah,
lose it
navigate
with some
better.
like thick trees?
Make
or-
a navigate check.
Hell yeah.
That's what you wanted, I know.
That's all I want. Damn it.
You fail.
Yeah, I got an 80.
You don't remember how you got here? You think you came in like on the other side, so you don't actually know this road.
We didn't go this way. Hold on, I gotta think about it.
I don't live on this side of the town.
He didn't use the road. He climbed in through the woods.
I know, I'm trying to like, this is a road. I don't use these.
Ruby, you're driving.
Yeah.
Try faster.
The road isn't straight.
Mm-hmm.
It's like windy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to crash into a tree, I'm guessing.
No.
Go ahead and make a drive check for me.
I believe in you.
Please.
This is terrifying, FYI. 48, which
Success?
is no, that's a fail, barely, but it's a fail.
If you'd like, you can
Push
push
it.
it.
I'm gonna try to push it.
Just
What-
remember,
Real good.
if you
Fail.
fail, there are worse consequences.
Your lives are in your hand. Don't worry about
Should I
it.
push it?
Yeah, push it.
You want me to push it?
Push it.
You sure? I mean, odds are. I'm
This is like the perfect example of pushing a skill. Like,
Yeah.
if she doesn't do anything, you know the thing's probably going to catch up to you because you have to like slow down to make the turn. If you push it, you're like winging it around the turn.
32. That's a pass.
It's a pass. All right.
Okay.
So,
Fishtail around this
you're
bend.
fishtail.
Tokyo drift.
Starts like swerving
Tokyo
around
drift.
the bend.
I
You
almost
all have to,
lose
like,
control.
Hold on for a second.
But joke's on you. I'm a professional race car driver.
Whoa.
You spend most of your time in
I will let
Italy.
women drive.
you're like, what the fuck are you?
You're a spy. That's what you are.
Yeah, probably. I'm Josephine Baker, everybody.
Oh my god.
It's the creature's turn.
No.
It swoops down towards you all, and it even despite your insane driving, it is still gaining on you. It doesn't quite catch up to you because of your
Okay.
insane driving, but it kind of goes in under a tree, and you all see that, like as it goes through the moonlight, you get like a really good look at this thing and all of its detail, and it's weird. So weird. I'm going to need all of you to make a sanity
Oh
check.
no.
We mustn't be insane.
Oh, dang it.
34.
Fail.
Pass.
Pass.
Fail.
Fail.
Pass.
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 Pass. Those who failed,
You, both of you two again.
5 sanity damage.
I'll be okay.
I don't think you're gonna be an actress anymore.
How much
She
sanity
got a
you got
sweet
left?
scar.
41.
How much sanity you got left?
Oh, I'm doing it in reverse. Hang on.
Whenever your sanity drops, is that the new thing you have to roll against?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
It gets harder.
That's why.
And when it goes to 0, you die.
It's like the NCLEX.
He's a freaking old god,
it's
guys.
scarier in longer term campaigns because
Yeah.
after an adventure, you count up how much sanity you've lost, and you actually gain that much for knowledge Cthulhu mythos. So as you go more insane, you know more about Cthulhu stuff,
Which could help you. That's
which
cool.
can help you. But then when you're gone, you die.
Yeah.
Their nursing examination.
You got
works
the
like
dude
that.
with 1 sanity.
Every question you
It's
get
just a
wrong, you
fucking
get a harder
profit.
question. For the NCLEX, you have to like dig yourself out of a hole if you get stuff wrong. It's like, yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. Apparently, it's like really hard.
I watched the last episode
Lizzie.
of one. It was good. I'm gonna reload.
Reloading your gun. The cop just kind of goes, "What the hell is that thing?" You see he starts kind of like sweating. He goes pale. Doesn't look like he's doing too well.
You might have to put him down.
Yeah, I had to put him out the window.
He's kind of tweaking out a little bit.
We could sacrifice him.
Blood for the blood
Nora.
god.
Gonna try firing again.
Okay. Because your driver kind of swerved around and has a good grip on the car and got a success that last time, you do not have a penalty die anymore.
Thank you.
I got them high beams on, girl.
Still not. No.
So if
What? No. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a
fuck,
4!
It's a 4.
It's a
I thought it
4?
was 40. I'm sorry.
So is that an extreme?
Yeah.
You do max damage,
Hell yeah.
which is
6.
1d6. Yeah, 6.
I was like, Andrea, no. Andrew, no.
I hate percentile die.
Okay.
Cool.
Your bullet flies and it strikes it in the shoulder, kind of lets out this terrible "nah!" like shrieking cry, and it boggles all your ears a little bit. Wayne, you're up.
Queen's World.
Oops.
You're nearing the end of the road of the driveway. You're going to be on a highway-ish. main road.
It would be like out the at like a state gate type.
Still just holding on for dear life.
Keep an eye on the cop.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got it, guys. Just keep driving.
Just keep driving. Just keep driving.
Okay. Willie?
Can I assist navigationally?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Go for it.
That's all I've got.
That's what you're
Throw
here
my
for.
poker at it.
No, don't do that.
You tried to spear it. It's not a horrible idea.
Sure.
Just saying.
Failure?
Yeah. It's 5. 45 is all.
Oh.
You're like, if this is Route 7, go right. If it's Route 10, go left. I don't know which one it is.
We'll see when we get there.
Did you see the sign? Route 20. What?
Fuck, hold on. I got like a pull-up
Ruby.
pop-up map.
Driving.
All right,
Driving?
Yeah.
Girl, you drive.
I'm trying.
I'm doing my best.
I'm so scared to roll. I just don't want to.
Good.
That's good.
18. That's a
Hard.
hard.
Yeah.
Nice.
You swerve out, kind of busting through the gate. It's closed. You just
Yeah.
kind of burst through it. Shing, 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 and you and blast off down the road. Looking back, the creature is still following you. Kind of swoops out, and it's flying over the road. And it's
Shoot it!
just about at the car.
Just shoot it! Shoot it!
And you guys, it disappears above you. You just hear land on the car.
No.
I let us screech.
Let's do this.
An arm reaches in through the window, grabbing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count to 6. Willie.
Grab me.
Oh my
Fight
god!
back.
Why
I'm
you got your
scared.
window down?
What?
Trying to.
Why you got your window down?
Because the map's really big.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
reach out.
Oh my god! He got his mag
It's
light
upside
out. He's
down.
reading.
That's why.
Fighting back?
No, I'm probably trying to dodge the
Yeah.
Okay.
creepy hand
Go
claw.
ahead and roll a dodge roll.
You fight back, you're gonna get grabbed at that window.
Yeah. Watch me roll a 1.
Yeah, probs.
My dodge is so low though.
That is a regular.
Nice.
A regular.
Success.
You failed, so you're good. I could have had him.
He reaches in. Ah!
Oh my god! You pull him into the car!
What's up, motherfucker?
Listen,
He's right there. Do I get anything for him being right there? Because I can touch
Are
him
you
with
like-
the tip of my gun.
gonna like shoot up because he's on the roof.
But he's like leaning over.
His
No, it's
one
just his
arm.
arm.
He's got real long, like gangly arms.
I'm gonna shoot his arm then. I'm
Okay.
gonna touch him with
Yeah, shoot
it.
it off.
Is it regular?
You get the opposite of a penalty.
Okay.
Advantage.
Basically, it's advantage. You roll 2, and you
Nice.
take the lower one. This time it is the lower one.
That's good.
Yeah. That is a hard.
Hard. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sound it makes.
12.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's the sound it makes.
What arm?
You fire at his arm, and a good chunk of it just, and you see that
Ugh.
his arm is like, you can see the bone
What color is it?
black.
Mm.
Gnarly.
There's like this weird green goo that kind of splatters everywhere. You hear this deafening just shriek, and his arm gets pulled back. And with that, you kind of hear the letting go of this creature, and it kind of. Everyone make I think it's spot hidden. I don't know if there's a better looking skill.
Oh,
Oh wait. Yeah.
I don't see because I'm driving.
I got a hard.
As you should.
I got
Don't worry,
eyes
I
on
got
the
it.
road.
Whatever it is, I got hard. Because I rolled
Reggie.
a 6.
Anyone who got a success, regular or better, you can see the creature flying back, kind of wavering in the sky a little bit towards the mansion.
We can lose it.
Can
we
I try to
lose
take
it.
another shot at it?
Sure.
Do I have enough time?
I reload your gun on my
Yeah.
turn.
Sweet, let's do it.
This one's normal.
Oh!
No advantage or anything.
That's a hard.
She got a 13.
Roll damage.
It was almost extreme. Bad though. 11.
Remembering your
Sniper training?
apparently, I was going to say days hunting,
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah.
Sniper training.
sniper training.
In World
You
War
get
One.
you fire, and it strikes the creature. You're pretty sure because the winged creature just kind of falls somewhere in the woods between like the road and the mansion that you kind of drove.
Oh my
on.
god.
Just
Definitely
falls.
moving.
Fuck
Oh my
Rosie
God.
the Riveter.
We're
Oh my
moving.
God, Rosie the Sniper.
Yeah.
Anyone who would like to relocate, I will assist.
You don't know where your husband is?
That's fine.
You know where your husband is.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
you looking for an investment?
Only if my husband's dead.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Thank God.
So you all catch your breath a little bit. You're like feeling really woozy because of the injuries you took before.
Feeling alright.
You're all a little shaken from this weird bat thing that was on top of your car. And as you're kind of driving into town, you think it's all finally over. Everything's kind of finally behind you. And that's when you kind of, those of you in the back seat, you look and you see the cop who's sitting there. He's gone quiet.
So,
He's got his eyes closed. As he opens them, they're not his normal eyes. They are yellow with the strange slit. And he just begins smiling.
You're just
And that's where
multi-stabbing
we'll
him?
end tonight's adventure.
He's not gonna make it.
Classic horror. The end? Question mark.
Well, damn, my plan didn't come to fruition.
What's your
What's your
plan?
plan?
He didn't
I'm
have
sorry, Nora, but I was gonna throw you out the car.
why
You can have
not?
Well, the cop is over here, and you're next to the door.
So yeah, that's Call of Cthulhu. That's a real like basic adventure. Usually there's a little bit more to it than that, and usually like the actual like scenarios that are written are a lot harder to survive. Mine,
Yeah.
like I.
Oh, yeah, I
can
can
get
tell.
through it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really fun.
Yeah.
It's a neat
I
system.
like that.
Yeah, you should do something like this more often and we could take breaks from our normally scheduled programming.
Yeah.
This
Brad
system,
would
like, you can
appreciate
get
it.
Really in depth. Like there's an entire magic system with magic points, but
I
we
would
use
that,
spells.
yeah.
This is pretty fun.
I would want to make
Yeah,
like
my
an
power
actual
is really
character.
high.
Yeah.
I actually have a scenario. I think it's called Red something. It takes place in communist Russia.
Oh!
If you guys wanted to do
If
it
you
as
wanna
more than a
do
one
it.
shot, like a
What do you mean,
Wow.
if?
If, right.
we could.
Sign me up.
Odd.
But I would
Yes,
definitely want you
speak
guys to
to them.
design your own characters, and I have
It should be
a
black,
digital
but-
copy of like the investigators handbook I can let you all have and read, and so we can all be more familiar with the rules and play it how it's supposed to. And
Yeah. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, though.
Yeah, I love that.
That would be really fun.
Legit.
it's a classic system. It's a lot of fun. HP Lovecraft is super spooky. If you go into it not being like, I'm super emotionally attached to this character and I don't want them to die, if you don't do that,
Yeah.
you're fine. Like,
Nope, I'll just give you
accept
3
you're gonna
characters
die.
at the start.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Yeah.
Session, I come with 3 characters.
But yeah,
That's cool.
thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys at home for watching. Happy Halloween.
Happy holidays.
Happy Halloween.
And we'll be back tomorrow with Stop, Drop, and Roll. And then after that, it's a while. I think it's Wednesday again. We'll be back with Keymasters, actually. So no Star Called this weekend. But yeah.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Later.
Bye.